Friday, gang. It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And I am ready to update you. It has been a while since I've done a VeVe pre-drop or post-drop analysis video. I wanted to talk about Captain America and squeeze this one in, even though I have had a terribly busy schedule here in the last week, and I'm preparing to go see my granddaughters in Texas this weekend for the holiday, where I will be able to squeeze in several more updates when I am relaxing and having a good time. So with this Captain America drop, I was not even conflicted. I knew after looking at the items that I was going to take a hard pass and wait and play it safe. And the reason being, I'm up to 375 NFTs now, and I need to be careful about how much that I am sinking into this with the prices sinking on the market. Now, let's just take a look at these items, and then we're going to talk about the market as a whole. So starting with the ultra rare, there are 521 that are on the market. And the price right now is still moving down. We have 305 as the floor. There are two listed at 305, one at 306, a 309.99, and then 310 is the next couple. We were at 330 not 15 minutes ago, and then 320. All right, let's see. It was 330 an hour ago, and then 15 minutes ago down to 320, and now we are headed towards the 300 mark. That's really a little surprising for an ultra rare, where the numbers, there are less of this than the Spiderman drop, and we could jump on down and check out Spiderman ultra rare and see what this is pulling. There are less on the market right now at 430. So let's just pull up the details on the animated Spider-Man, which this being animated and having less that are on the market right now would explain why the value has held up. So we have 2,500 that were on the animated Spider-Man, ultra rare, with Mr. Captain here. Well, it is animated. What am I thinking? I didn't even realize that. That tells you how much that I was interested in this drop, that I did not even know that this was animated. 2,500, the same number. Well, that's even more distressing, that this would be animated in the same number and that we're at 315 and falling. The two 305s did drop off. Well, there's a 309. So we're hovering around the 305 to 315 mark right now as we speak. Well, let's move on. Let's take a look at the rare, the uncommon, and then the common. Now, the rare, $67.99. That, my friends, is very troubling. This is troubling. This is 100 gems, let's see, 2 hours ago, less than 2 hours ago. And we are already having a fire sale at $67.99. We have 8,000 that are remaining, or not remaining, I'm sorry, 8,000 in the total count, and how many that are left in circulation. There are 725. That's what I meant to say. 725 listed on the market. Well, it just moved up to 68 and 69, 69, 69. Lots lined up at 69, just below 70. And there are several at 70. That's not good, guys, that we are at a 30 gem discount on this rare 2 hours after the drop. Well, let's move on and see how the others are doing. Here is the uncommon. 54.75. That's a 54.75, and the retail price was 50 gems. So we are above board. We are above the water on the common, the uncommon, which is surprising. I think it was about maybe an hour ago it was underwater, so this has actually come up. It took a hard dip and it scooped itself up. So that's impressive. I'm impressed with that. I don't understand why the uncommon would be above water while the rare is taking a hit. It's taking a punch on the chin, and we have 12,000 that were put in this edition. 9365 of 12,000 remaining. Okay, interesting. There was a lot that were set aside for that one, I guess. Or if someone can explain why there's such a gap between the actual edition count and how many that the editions that were actually put out for sale. That's 2,000 that were set aside. That's a lot. I don't understand that. Okay, there is the uncommon. Let's move on to the common and see how he's doing. Here we have it. There's only 44 out there. It's at 39, so we are one tick below retail price of 40 gems. Now, earlier, an hour ago, this one also had another strong dip, and it was sitting at 33. So it is saving itself for now. That's good. That's actually really good. Whoops, we went too far. Let's go back to Marvel here. And we need to check out the secret rare. So what is the secret rare doing right now? We're sitting at 865. Now, 20 minutes ago, we had 950. And we just had a flurry of people adding. There's 865, 869, 869, 870, 870, 870, 875. It looks like 10, 12, 14 people have listed to beat that 950 price that we were just sitting at. So they are taking profits rapidly as that recent surge just happened. Now let's compare the secret rare price on Captain to Spiderman, which I think Spiderman secret rare is doing a lot better than the Captain. Let's just jump in, and the Spiderman sitting at 1.6 thousand, which was higher right after the drop. So it held value, and then it was not actually holding it, but it came in a lot higher after the drop and then started to settle down. So I am impressed with the Spider-Man secret rare, and I'm disappointed with the Captain America secret rare. So the question is, should I buy any of these or should I wait? And the answer for me is wait. And the reason is we see prices moving down across the board on the market. I'll have a full report, but these things are just breaking ground on new lows. And last night, it was just absolutely absurd. I was looking at a Batgirl at like, oh, well, there it is. It's still in the 20s now. Breaking new ground. Slimer was at 44 last night. 48 right now. It's coming back just a little bit. The Harley Quinn Deluxe was at 54 last night. And this was obviously people that were dumping to get money to load up on Captain America. Visible was at 105. It's jumped back up to 121. So we see some rebounds happening already. But overall, it's been a bloodbath. The Joe Mad was down to a paltry, let's see, what was it? I think it was like 120 gems. Let's see where he is right now, 135. So it's coming up a little bit, which is just shocking to know that when the raise the floor thing happened and they pushed this all the way to 380 and it's come down to below the beginning price of 200 before it got pumped. And hopefully people learned a lesson on that. It's not safe to manipulate or try to manipulate a market. I personally wouldn't want to give my money away trying to raise the score on some of these things, knowing that people can still dump their items onto the market and pull that price down. The Ghost Trap was at 340 gems last night. It's up 9 points to 349. On and on. Well, I'll save the rest of that for the full report. And we also have graphs. I have graphs to share with you to show the actual trend lines. So tell me what your thoughts are about the Captain drop and what you see as a near future price prediction for the values of those items. And if you think that the common, the uncommon will stay above board, and if that rare will catch up and get back above board, and where you see the secret rare going and the ultra rare. This is Carlton, your crypto pro. I'm done. We'll see you in the next report.